Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day. This one's going out to Raymond Williams, who was in Vancouver on Friday night and watched our rundown. He's from the island and has been a longtime fan of EP. This rundown is all yours, Raymond. The new Gears of War game is going to conquer new territory. With the launch right around the corner, Microsoft has released a new campaign trailer for the game that sheds new light on the story and characters. The game takes place 25 years later and will see a new generation of soldiers led by Marcus Phoenix's son JD struggle to fend off a mysterious new threat. Marcus is back as well, and the relationship between him and his son will play a big role in the story. The mother-daughter relationship between a new character called Kate and her mother will also have a big impact on the story, and the developers are hoping that all of this will open up a new layer of dramatic depth for the Gears franchise. We got the chance to play through a few hours of the game when we visited the Coalition last week, and we also spoke with studio head Rod Fergusson about the direction of the story.
At its core, the story is about family in the sense that you have JD Phoenix, who's your hero. He's the son of Marcus Phoenix, the hero from the previous games. And there's a strong relationship between father and son, and what they're trying to work on is the fact that Kate, sort of player two, her mom has been taken by the monsters. And so that's sort of the thing that you're really trying to deal with in that moment is how do we save Kate's mom, Reyna? And so there's all this relationship issues between father and son and mother and daughter.
Hopefully the focus on the father-son relationship won't get Gears of War confused with the new God of War. It's not all drama, though. This is still a Gears of War game, and from what we've played, we can tell you that there will be plenty of good old-fashioned violence and humor.
I don't like franchises that take themselves too seriously, because at the end of the day, you have to look at it and say that this is kind of a little ridiculous, right? I've got a chainsaw gun, and we're big guys dealing with, these monsters that are coming out of the ground and stuff. And so if you take it too seriously, it breaks for me.
Gears of War 4 will deploy October 11th on the Xbox One and PC. We'll have a closer look at the campaign and the new multiplayer modes in the near future, so keep your eyes peeled for that. LEGO Dimensions is getting 2 new Batman-themed expansions early next year. The first one is called the LEGO Batman Movie Story Pack, and as the title suggests, it's a story pack based on the big-screen LEGO Batman movie. It will include 6 new levels along with new physical LEGO pieces including Batgirl and Robin minifigures, a Batwing vehicle, and a Bat computer that can be assembled over top of the existing toy pod. That arrives February 10th, the same day the LEGO Batman movie hits theaters.
It's better. Now I'm free. Now I'm moving.
On the same day, fans will also be able to pick up the separate Excalibur Batman Fun Pack, which gives them a new version of Batman with a horse and sword. The Dark Knight isn't the only knight coming to the game. Also arriving February 10th is the new Knight Rider Fun Pack, because there's nothing kids want more than a David Hasselhoff Lego figure. Since all 3 packs are landing on the same day, they make up the Wave 8 content for LEGO Dimensions. The developers chose to use waves of new content to expand on the original game rather than release a full-fledged LEGO Dimensions 2 like other Toys to Life games. Expect to see more waves over the next year. A new King of the Emmy Awards took the throne last night. Game of Thrones has now won more Emmys than any other scripted show in television history. It claimed the top spot after taking home 3 awards at yesterday's awards ceremony, bringing its total count to 38 and beating the previous record holder, Frasier, which only ever won a pitiful 37 Emmys. This is a very impressive feat when you consider that Game of Thrones has only been on for 6 seasons while Frasier was on for 11 years. Game of Thrones still has some catching up to do if it wants to beat the all-time record holder. That honor goes to the non-scripted Saturday Night Live, which has earned 45 Emmys in 41 years. The people behind Game of Thrones still have time to do it. The show still has 2 more seasons before it comes to an end. It looks like Special Agent Ethan Hunt is going to be back for another impossible mission. The 6th film in the Mission Impossible series is back in development. The project was first announced last year after the box office success of the 5th film, Rogue Nation, but pre-production was put on hold after rumors emerged of a salary dispute between Cruise and the studio. Now, according to The Hollywood Reporter, the dispute has been worked out, although they haven't said exactly how much Cruise will be getting paid. Filming is expected to begin next summer, which means you can expect to see the film in theaters in summer 2018. It's being written and directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who also wrote and directed Rogue Nation, making him the first director to tackle more than 1 film in the series. You'll be able to take on the Empire's deadliest weapon starting tomorrow. EA has revealed that the Death Star expansion for Star Wars Battlefront will launch tomorrow for Season Pass holders and 2 weeks later for everyone else. It includes 5 new maps set in and around the first Death Star, complete with on-foot battles inside and aerial dogfights around the outside, making this the first time the game will actually let players fly in space. There's also a new mode, 2 new weapons, and 2 new heroes, the bounty hunter Bosk and the walking carpet himself, Chewbacca, although his fur is looking a little matted. EA hasn't said how much the Death Star DLC will cost by itself. The last batch of DLC cost $15, and the Season Pass is priced at $70 in Canada. The 4th and final expansion for Battlefront will take place on Scarif, the tropical planet in the upcoming spin-off movie Rogue One. Expect to start playing that early next year. Grand Theft Auto Online players are finally getting something they've been craving for years. Rockstar Games has announced the massive Bikers update for the online game. It will give players the ability to create their own biker gangs with up to 8 other players and then expand their influence by taking on new missions, modes, and other illegal business opportunities. The update will include loads of new motorcycles and other biker-appropriate weapons, clothing, and gear, which is sure to make many players happy. Fans have been asking Rockstar to add more motorcycles to the game ever since it launched, so hopefully this will deliver. The Biker update will launch soon. That wraps us up for the rundown, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new one. Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.